Hey everybody, this is Crowmore with TGN, welcoming you to another World of Warcraft Cataclysm video. This is my first live video, and I want to celebrate a couple things. First, this is my main, my Enhancement Shaman Thrak on Manaroth, and I have hit 85. I hit it last night after the all-day gaming binge. My time to level was about 21 hours, but it could have been a lot better. The main thing that happened was that the server was extremely unstable. But also I ran out of quests to do from 84 to 85 after I cleared out Twilight Highlands and Oldham. I wound up going back to Deepholm to finish it up, so that was annoying. But that's okay. The important thing is I hit 85 and then went to bed and slept like I never slept before. So there's my 85. Now I got something else interesting. Realm First Blacksmith, and that's what this video is about. I want to show how I got the Realm First Blacksmith for Manaroth Horde, well, for Manaroth in general. Almost every single Realm First was Alliance on our server, and I think I was the first one to get a Horde Realm First in anything. And then later on we had one of the crafting professions get Realm First as well. I can't remember which one, but anyway, the professions are actually pretty hard to get Realm First for. Because they are very difficult to level. The crafting professions are, because in order to get the high level recipes, you have to be level 84. You have to do the starting quest in Twilight Highlands, and you have to get to the point where Dragon Port converts to Horde, and then you can start trading huge amounts of metal for the high level patterns you need to finish it off. So let me start. I didn't record everything from Mount Hyjal because I've already got that in Hyjal Uncensored. But let me show you what I did make to start out with. This is the level 81 axe. Basically, because I was planning on using it, the first thing I did in Hyjal was as soon as I had enough materials for mining, because I knew that buying on the auction house that early in the game was not feasible. I just went ahead and leveled blacksmithing. I got the first 10 points to get to 460. And then I got that from folding obsidian and then making some random greens. And then I made two of these axes. One I equipped and then one I sold. The first one I did manage to sell for about 10,000 gold, because at the time there were simply no other ways to get blue axes, and some of the progression people were willing to spend that in their quest for Realm First. I then made another one and then tried to put that up for that price too, but of course it didn't sell, because after the progression people, nobody was going to pay that much money for a freaking level 81 blue. I've got the rest of the process on film, so I'll go ahead and go through that now. So it all started with mining fever, which I contracted as soon as I hit Deepholm. I was actually pretty far ahead of the pack. There was less than 20 people in Deepholm when I got here, and then there was another 10 or so people who were grinding dungeons only. So I was pretty far ahead on experience, and I was very proud of that. But I did start wasting a lot of time mining and blacksmithing, but believe me, I don't regret it at all. It's not a waste at all since I actually got there. But with the mining, there's so many nodes. I mean, you pretty much have to stop mining in order to focus on questing if you don't want to get caught up. And I decided I was going to go ahead and level mining to 525. And here's the last one here. I actually thought I was going to get Realm First, I didn't really. I wasn't sure if I was going to get Realm First, but I kind of felt like I might, because I didn't actually see the Realm First message whenever it came across. So I thought I might have had a chance at it, but oh well, no biggie. So I decided to go ahead and start leveling up my blacksmithing. Keep in mind I'm still like level 83 in Deepholm, and instead of questing I'm doing this, which is pretty silly. But as you can see, the obsidian prices were just crazy. So I started leveling blacksmithing. As you see, I made a weapon for an instant +5, and that got me to a point where I was able to get some more recipes. And you don't want to watch me smelt elementium. God, I spent like 2 hours smelting elementium. So my next big ticket item here is elementium enchanter rods, and those are wonderful because they only cost 15 elementium bars, and elementium is fairly cheap, relatively anyway. It's like 150 gold a stack, which for what I'm investing is nothing. But it doesn't cost volatile fires or volatile waters. It doesn't cost any obsidian, when obsidian prices are still crazy right now. So so that's good. So as soon as you can get out of obsidian, do it for sure. That's at I think 475 is when you get the rods. But anyway, So as you can see, I made quite a few rods just to get my skill up as much as possible, and then I went looking at making a weapon and using up those earths, and hopefully try to sell that weapon for a lot. But with earth prices and obsidian prices being so high, it's not really profitable right now to make the level 81 weapons. So once at 490, I pretty much just made elementium shield spikes and 1 blue. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip ahead. Anyway, so this is where it gets fun. At 500, this is the home stretch, and it's actually very easy at this point. But you do have to be level 84. This is a Dragon Maw port after the Horde conversion, and this is where you have to. This is where actually where you buy all of your recipes. You trade stacks of elementium bars and hardened elementium in some cases, and even pyrite, I think, in some other cases, or pyrium bars, or whatever they're called. And you trade those in. Now, by the way, I thought I was going crazy here, but I could not find a forge, and the guy, it seems like there's a forge right next to the metal trader, but it's not. It's not a working forge. And as you can see, I'm buying massive amounts of volatile fires. This is where it's already getting really expensive because you pretty much need volatile fires and volatile waters to level past 500. I think you can get to 502 on the shield spikes, and after that, it's all bloodied pyrium and ornate pyrium. And these are very good sets. Not ornate, not so much because it's only for paladin healers, but bloodied pyrium is an amazing set because it's for death knights, warriors, and paladins. It's the high-level PvP set. You know it's going to be in high demand. I mean, I've made a freaking fortune selling Savage Serenite over the last however long. So this is clearly the going to be a big money item. My only concern is that people are going to be making it to level, and that might flood the market. But then again, not that many people actually level blacksmithing, especially since the sockets, the glove and wrist sockets don't actually require you to level blacksmithing. You can just keep your blacksmithing at like 400, I think, for that. So anyway, just go ahead and getting more recipes for the bloodied pyrium and ornate pyrium, and just kind of eking my levels up one by one by one. I bought a crap load of elementium, and I've already used up most of it, or all of it, I think. Almost all of it. So I'm going to have to go back and actually buy more in just a minute.
Blood and thunder.
The bloody pyrium all cost volatile fires, and the ornate all cost volatile waters. And I'm not sure what else water's used for that's in high demand, but the waters are actually more expensive than the fires right now. Which is a surprise, because it was the opposite in Wrath. That was a close one. Almost wasted that. So, back to the auction house. Yes, massive buys of volatile fires. Oh god. Also bought water sooner or later. But it's the same deal. And back to the blacksmith. This is the one in Org, of course. Eking out more points. I think this is where I got to 516. Yeah, there we go. And now we are in the home stretch. I know I said that before, but this is the real home stretch now. We're at 516, and we just got to eke out the last couple points here. And I'm going to buy the level 515 plus recipes with 2 hardened elementium per, which hardened elementium is 10 elementium bars and 4 volatile earths. And those volatile earths were expensive at the time. They've gone down since then, but I did spend a buttload of money on just on smelting those damn things so I can get those recipes. And once you have those recipes, though, you're pretty much done. Because at this point, all you have to do is just tap out a couple of belts and boots and crap like that. The boots, I think, is what got me through at the end, as you can see. First, the bloodied. And then I'm going to have to go back and buy recipes for ornate. I was on the edge of my seat here. I was thinking, is the same thing going to happen that happened with mining? Am I going to get my hopes up and then turn out that somebody else got it when I wasn't looking? After all, I did take like a break for like a half hour, so I figured somebody got it during that point, right? But nope, there it is, realm first. Oh my god, that was gratifying. First realm first I've ever had, so it's pretty awesome. And here comes the flood of whispers, as you can see. I think I was the first horde to get a realm first of any kind on Manaroth, so I was proud of that. But yeah, that's how I got my blacksmith realm first on Manaroth on my main Thrak enhancement shaman. I was level 84. I got level 85 a few hours later, and then went to bed. So I haven't even played any since then, except for what I just, I had to play to record for the beginning of this video. But I've got a lot of work to do, lots of greens to replace, lots more blacksmithing to do too. I've got to get all the rest of the Bloodied Purium set so I can make some more money off that. What else do I got to do? God, I don't even know. I have to make a list. But I invested, if you're curious, I invested about 20,000 gold to level up. I'll make some of it back, but I don't care. I'd invest 100,000 for a realm first, so that's fine by me. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you're on Manaroth, send me a shout out. Send me a tale in game. And right now I don't really have a guild. I just have my personal guild where my altar parked. But I've got to find a guild to take advantage of all the guild perks and get into raiding and some PvP and stuff like that. I'm probably going to guild up with a buddy of mine that I PvP'd with in Wrath, but we'll see. And hopefully, if I do that, maybe we can get some awesome PvP videos out. That's something I'm definitely looking forward to. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. This is Thrak from Manaroth, aka Crowmar with TGN, thanking you for watching and asking you, as always, to please rate, please comment, and please subscribe.